Let's get it. I hope my mic is good. Mic. Okay, cool. I hope that I'm using my good mic. If not, you might hear some echoing. But let's dive into things here. I'm excited to keep getting the ball rolling. The last time we kind of had ended off just, playing with some potential logos. We kind of went through a little bit of packaging as well, based off of some of the development that we did, with the predominant fact of just really just trying to solve problems. And what's cool about this product is I don't think we need to change the formula per se. I mean, we'll get into formulation, but what's cool about this product is more so the packaging that's making it unique, which provides utility that some people aren't seeing, right? People need changes for, which is really, really cool. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'm just going to dive through and take a look at our previous stuff. Filter. I'm going to first do a brand guideline is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to do some refining of a logo. The one thing I do really like is the colors of the logo that we kind of had found. So I'm going to take some time here. Like to do things my way. So what I want to do is I want to pretty much cover this guy here, make it white. Or I should try to, or actually even more so, let me just expand this. Okay, cool. Boom, look at that. Look at those graphic skills I got. Come on. All right, that's good enough. And then last but not least, so here. All right. That is our logo. I don't know if I like the stars either, so I'm going to throw something over top of that as well. The one thing that I've learned is that you really do not need to overcomplicate branding to a certain extent, because it can always be changed. Every single reiteration that you do of your product packaging, you can always change it. And I learned that the hard way. Let's go ahead and throw my new logo design in here. Cool. So now that I got that, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this into developing a brand guideline for this. You develop a one-page brand guideline with this logo included. I'm actually going to go into my original personas, or not my original colors that we kind of outlined, which was these here. Nutty pink, supporting neutral, these guys here. The colors are as followed. I'm gonna put the blue and the pink. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of the pink completely. Here, let me redo this. Don't need the pink. The bulldog blue, I think, is a cool little feature to add in. And then one thing I'm gonna do over here, I'm actually just going to get rid of that. I'm trying to get this yellow here. What is this yellow? How do I? Right, I'm just gonna tell them. Supporting neutral. Can you please also establish the yellow logo and add that as a primary color? See what it gave me here. I find that they're a PDF. It just doesn't look good. Like, why? Yellow. Creative asset, image. Walter, I'm building a brand for you. I'm building a brand for you with peanuts in it because you love peanut butter. Peanut butter is your favorite, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna let this generate in the background here. Does anyone have any questions? You can always drop them in the chat. If you do, I can get to them when I see them next. All right, we got something coming on here. It's better. Please recreate this. Oh, look at that blue. That blue is gonna be great. Please recreate this. Ensure that none of the colors are cut off or the text at the bottom. Maintain at least an inch white border all around. Get rid of all of the text for use and after the hex. Okay, while this is going, I'm going to dive into doing some more product development. So we did a pretty big analysis here. I'm just literally going to ask it, like, develop a formula for me. A winning formula for me that can you'll see how crazy this is. Manufacturer of peanut butter for dogs in the U.S. include Bark Bistro Company, Buddy Butter. Dog peanut butter. I mean, Buddy Butter is literally the company. I believe. No, it's not. It'll do. I'll get this prettied up. It doesn't need to be sexy. Okay, we are trekking along. All right, So Walter's Nuts peanut butter for dog, 8-ounce squeeze pouch for toys. Don't know why it says toys there. 12-ounce jar. What is this stuff here? I think I might have asked that before. But it's still formulating. I wanted to just kind of see if there's manufacturer specific for dog peanut butter. Would it be dog supplements? Would I go to a what is it called? Peanut butter manufacturer? Do I go to a pet supplement manufacturer? I think either route could work. And I'm using Thomas.net here. I do typically all my sourcing on Alibaba, 1688 Chinese websites for the most part. But a product like this, because it's health based, definitely want to be able to source this locally for sure. Suppliers by name, okay. Butter Buds. I'm very curious to know if this is Buddy Butter. How a peanut butter or okay, what does it say here? The sugar-free alcohol sweetener used in many human sugar-free products like gum, mints, toothpaste, some peanut butters, baked goods, vitamins, cough syrups. It is safe for people, but highly toxic for dogs. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I give my dog peanut butter all the time. They seem to do fine. What it does to a dog: triggers a rapid insulin release, causing a dangerous drop in blood sugar within 10 to 60 minutes. Can lead to vomiting, weakness, staggering seizures. Okay, that totally makes sense on why. Asking this question is going to do that, but the biggest thing that I like to do is like when I get a formula like this, when I get changes and I don't understand specific things, I need to understand it. If you don't understand something that's going into your product, how can you speak around it? How can you stand behind it? And that's what you need. And I don't necessarily always build passion brands, but if I'm building a passion brand, I need to stand behind it. But if I'm not building a passion brand, I can still find a passion in it. And the only way to do it at the end of the day is to make fucking sure that you know what your product is and you can stand behind it. Water activity, moisture, panels, crude protein, 24% crude fats. Okay. Formulation by weight, dry roasted, a high oleic. Stabilized flaxseed mix. So I'm going to ask it, please break down what each of these are and why. Actually, even more so, I'm going to literally ask it, can you please define every single ingredient in the products, define why you are choosing them. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and read Route A, one partner does it all. Find a U.S. nut butter co-manufacturer that will grind and pack into 12-ounce jars and 8-ounce spouted pouches on the same spec. Examples to contact for quotes and capabilities: For Foods, private label nut butter, saw that one on Thomas.net, Nut House co-packing, Nuts and More co-packing. Route B, two partners. Have a nut butter co-manufacturer make bulk in pails, then used a spouted pouch filler to fill and cap. That wouldn't make sense. It's going to cost way more money. Requesting RFQ. Can you run peanut butter to the following target? Test in your RFQ. Can you run peanut butter to the following targets? No Zix. I'm not going to try to say that. No added sugar or salt. Oil-free, viscosity, pack formats, food safety, salmonella kill, step validation on roasting, allergen controls, alpha toxin testing program, and batch COAs. Compliance checklist for dog treat labeling, follow AFCO model regs, and state registration required. Quick vendor shortlist. I do. Cool. Well, that gives me an idea to develop an RFQ, but I want to understand these first. Dry roasted high oleic peanuts. What it is? Peanuts bred for a higher oleic to linoleic ratio. They taste like regular peanuts, but the fat profile is more stable. Why we choose it? Better oxidative stability than conventional peanuts, which helps shelf life and reduces rancid notes. I should just be asking ChatGPT this. Versus to an offensive, stale, or sour smell. Okay, makes sense. Why we chose it. Delivers the primary aroma, flavor, fat, and protein dogs love. Supports no palm oil, no hydrogenated oil, while still giving a creamy spread. Peanut flour. What it is. Defatted milled peanuts, solid standardized to 12% residual fat. Why we choose it. Adds protein and body while reducing free oil, which cuts separation, tightens viscosity without gum, so it stuffs toys cleanly and holds shape. Let us set different textures for jar versus pouches by adjusting the ratio. So just to give you guys perspective, I launched a male bath bomb brand, and in launching that, what I had to do was a lot of custom formulation. I talked to a lot of health professionals, doctors, things along those lines in order to infuse supplements and just to make some assumptions. And it took a lot of qualitative research, things that I had to go do on my own, had to book conversations, meetings, things like that. And to be quite honest with you, I understood the supplementation, but I never really understood the actual formula for the bath bomb in specific. And I trusted the manufacturer instead because they specialized in it. So I trusted them. They had the same values that we were looking for in terms of building that company. But this is giving me everything that I need to understand why we're using specific things, understanding each thing as well. And now that I'm building out this, let's call it this brain, I'm building out this massive, massive brain that at the end of the day is going to allow me to continuously feed information into this. As you can imagine, if I end up going with this exact formula is going to be able to be used for all of my content, right? I can create dozens of pieces of content here, my actual listing images, all of my actual SEO for everything in terms of my D2C website, for my Amazon website, you name it. Everything is going to be able to be derived off of this. So now I'm building this library of information that I need in order to do that. Mixed stabilized flaxseed, adds omegas, functional ed, contributes gentle thickening and a creamy body to avoid soapy or rancid off notes over time. Natural vitamin E, alpha, gamma, delta. Protects the peanut and flax oils from oxidation to keep flavors fresh. Clean label alternative to synthetic antioxidants. Supports 12 months shelf life target. That's amazing. Which is something that we had as well. Soluble prebiotic fiber from chicory root, adds slight body and smoothness without gums, very mild sweetness that enhances palatability without sugar, kept under 1% to minimize GI upset in sensitive dogs. Pumpkin powder, variant only ingredient. Just to be able to add that. Why these specific choices map to your product goals? No stir. Toy ready texture, peanut butter, peanut flour plus lecithin. A touch of flaxseed gives thickness and stability without palm oil or gum, so it squeezes neatly and stays put in toys. Okay, yes, we wanted to put it in toys. Like I'll show you. Toys for dogs to put peanut butter in. Yeah, like this stuff right here, which would be a natural product. I'm thinking of lifetime value, natural product for me to go ahead and launch and source. I probably would do that together, to be quite honest with you, because why not? I'm thinking of like buy one, like buy this, get this free easily. I imagine it's probably dirt cheap to sell. I'm just gonna take one of these guys here. Wow, I can't believe that didn't populate. But I mean, yeah, this is something that, boom, $1. Like this would be such an easy gift for me to give with almost every single purchase, and it would cost me nothing. So we'll look into that one day. But yeah, can you please create a line of 5 flavors that make sense for me? Add additional ingredients, compare with the flavors. Hi, Brian. When you use ChatGPT, do you use deep research or agent mode? That's a good question. Actually, no, I'm using deep research. I've never actually used the agent mode, which I think is more technical, but deep research does more deep research. There goes my dogs. Let's see. Classic Rose, pumpkin and ginger, banana, K-Rab. Don't know what that is. Blueberry flax boost, apple. Okay, these are really cool. Spec, pumpkin, ginger. Reduce peanuts by 4.2%. And this is crazy. Fruit powders. Use unsweetened low moisture powder, cinnamon, specifically Kalon only, keeps under 0.15 for a gentle aroma. Ginger, plenty for aroma without heat. Roasted carob delivers a chocolatey vibe without cocoa. Banana chocolate, ooh. Blueberry flaxseed, apple. One crazy idea my sister-in-law had was, what if you can create all of these specific peanut butters, but then either you make it human-friendly, or you actually make a human jar available as well, whether it be a sampler or something. And that way you can create a experience with your actual dog, right? They do something, I do something. Maybe I have peanut butter and banana, and they're eating their meal with peanut butter, right? So that way you get this like emotional companion, which would make really, really good content as well. You create a mock-up image of getting some really good stuff here. Do you see how it's talking about some of the ideas that I had like in episode 1? Nutsack wipes, mess lesson, Richmond said. Treat pouch, park day, peanut butter, and banana pack. Calm belly kit, fall favorites. Right, I'll let that go in the background here. No worries at all. I'm going to wrap it up after this one here. For anyone that is interested in what we do, if you follow our videos or anything along those lines, I'm going to drop a quick little thing here in the chat. We are offering free strategy calls. You guys can hop on a call with us, chat through any questions or anything along those lines that you guys have. And on top of that, there's an additional free training that really kind of dives through a little bit more of a roadmap. I'll pop it in the chat. I will also go ahead and put in the description of this video as well. And yeah, you guys can have some fun there. All right, let's see what we got. I'm a big visual dude, I guess. And I personally love to see everything beside each other. I like to see things come to life. It helps me, get more invested into the brand. And with AI, obviously it's making it super easy for us to do that. Okay, so one thing out of the gate is we kind of changed the design differently. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Super cool, looking great. And yeah, but remember when I showed you guys that we really wanted to change the packaging? So I want to develop it to be more like this, upside down, right? Even have, a cool line here would be cool. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. I think the next time I might even go and reach out to some suppliers already. I'm going to spend some time, cleaning up assets as well, maybe getting some logo revisions from my team as well. That hopefully I can show you next call. And yeah, one thing that the chat did bring up is the RFQ. So I'm going to go ahead and develop an RFQ with ChatGPT, everything, all that information that I need, and then we'll kind of move it along into the next phase. But yeah, again, if you guys are interested for a free strategy call, I went ahead and dropped the link in the description, but also popped in the chat there. Go ahead and book through that. And yeah, on top of that, you'll watch a quick little training that kind of dives into, what we do at a little bit more of a structured level, let's call it. These lives are definitely like, we take it one by one. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Take care.